And you might need to layer up tomorrow, which is a far cry from what we had yesterday, where we were into the 80s. And so as we take a look at the map, past 24 hours, high temperatures, most of us looking at those 80s. 82 over at Metro Airport is what we clocked. And so now looking ahead, this is what we're going to have over the next few days. Showers and storms will be likely pushing through your neighborhood later this afternoon and evening. That'll bring a cooler air mass for tomorrow. Highs over the weekend, either side of 60. And then the warm up will ensue going into early next week, where 70s and 80s will be making a comeback. But here's a live look at downtown Detroit. So we're not officially to sunrise yet, just shy of about 20 minutes from that. But we do have some of that cloud cover out there, and it's starting to brighten up a bit. So 53 degrees in the city, 55 in Ann Arbor, 54 in Pontiac, mid 50s in Monroe. Light variable winds across the board. So today, 68 by 11 a.m. That means we're into the 70s by noon, and we'll take those 70s through the afternoon. Slight chance for a little shower, so midday. Better chance for showers and storms to develop after about 4 o'clock this afternoon, and we'll take that through the evening. And so the overall window for just kind of inclement weather will be noon through 8 p.m. But like I said, the tighter window begins at about 4 o'clock. Wind, well, we could see some possible gusts in some of these cells that develop between 50 to 60 miles per hour. Isolated heavy rain will be the primary threat, but we can't rule out some small hail and some storms that possibly develop. So here's an hour-by-hour look at what we have. We have the warmer air coming in from the south through the afternoon. You see those red arrows, but they're clashing with the cooler air. This is when that cold front's pushing through. So 4 o'clock in the afternoon, a spotty shower. So this becomes much more widespread once we get past 6, 7 o'clock this evening, lasting through the evening hours, and even a couple stray showers can't be ruled out by about midnight. Now we do dry things out tomorrow. High pressure's building in. The clouds might be a little pesky, taking a little bit longer to clear, but we'll have more sunshine working its way in for the second half of the weekend, which helps those temperatures rebound too. So we'll be drier for your Saturday, Sunday, and even into Monday. And then come Tuesday, we have another cold front that approaches. This is not an all-day washout. It'll likely be later in the day, as we'll have warmer temperatures and then a chance for storms returning late Tuesday. So I'll show you what we have here. By Monday night, that's up into the UP off towards Minneapolis. So it'll take its time to work its way here Tuesday, arriving once we get into the later part of the evening. This is a little snapshot between 8 and 9 p.m. where we have some widespread rain. Climate Prediction Center, or I should say Storm Prediction Center, is putting out a slight risk for severe weather for this event. And so we're going to keep a close eye on that, as that could produce some stronger storms with it. And then we'll have some cooler air working its way in, more of a reality check back in the 60s by the middle of next week. But ups and downs. So we'll be in the 50s tomorrow, coming off a 70-degree day today, 60s on Sunday, 70s Monday, 80s returning Tuesday, but then that reality check of seasonal 60s by the middle of next week. Darnell?